Hey guys, so I'm really excited to be here. I haven't filmed a video in a really long time because my life's been crazy. Just busy with school. I just got a new job. I've been trying out so many products and trying to come up with a lot of video ideas, so I have a lot in the works. I just haven't gotten around to filming them yet. But I'm really excited to do my October favorites today, so we're just going to dive right in. Don't mind that my hair is a mess. If you can see my room, it's a mess, my life's a mess, but it's okay because we have really good products to talk about. So I have two skincare products that I want to start out with because I've been loving them. The first one is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Serum, which I've actually used the Hydro Boost Gel for like years, and I love it. And this is the first time I tried the serum. It's newer, but it's not that new, but I love it. This, like, instantly softens my skin, it moisturizes it, and it sinks in so fast. I know I've tried a lot of serums that kind of leave you feeling greasy, oily, and it takes a while to set. This, like 2 minutes tops, is completely absorbed into your skin. Why am I talking so fast? I'm excited. So yeah, it's amazing. I highly suggest you try it. It works really well with the Hydro Boost Gel, but I don't think you need them together. If you just wanted to try this and you aren't interested in the gel, it's definitely worth it because I have tried it with other moisturizers and it still works just fine. It's wonderful. And then this one, I was at Ulta and Soap & Glory products were 5 times the point, so of course I had to cave and buy some. And this was kind of just, let's get some more points, so I wanted to try something new. This is the Speed Plump Overnight Miracle Moisture Mousse. This, like, blew my mind. Okay, so first of all, it smells, I might be crazy. If anyone else agrees with me, let me know in the comments. This smells just like Blue Moon ice cream, which is insanely random, I know, but Blue Moon ice cream is my favorite ice cream. That has nothing to do with anything, but it smells just like this. As soon as I opened this, I was like, it took me back to my childhood, and it's wonderful. I love it. But anyway, it's this really, if you can see it, like, almost whipped cream-like texture. It's really airy. And I actually use it in conjunction with the serum. I'll do the serum. I usually do the Hydro Boost gel as well. And then I go in with this right before I go to bed. And, like, it blows my mind. It sinks in so well. Obviously, it's an overnight mask, so you just put it on before bed, you sleep with it. It, like, transforms my skin in a way that I don't even know how to describe. I wake up and my skin looks, like, amazing. Like, I don't have bad skin, but it makes it look flawless. It smells amazing. It feels amazing. It never feels, like, greasy or really heavy on the skin. It actually says it's a bubble boost technology, which I'm not exactly sure what it is. Wow, my hair's a mess. Sorry. When I was reading the packaging on this, it said, you know, you have to really make sure that you get the lid on there really tight because when oxygen gets in contact with this, it like has a bubbling effect and that's supposed to help your skin. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know all about that, but whatever it's doing, it definitely... Plump is a scary word, I feel, to call this. It definitely does plump up your skin and make it look really hydrated and full of life. But plumping to me sounds like a lip plumper. Like the tingling, like burning, like yeah, it's gonna make it plump, but it's gonna kind of be a painful process. Not at all with this. So if you're looking to try something new, I haven't actually tried anything like this before. And it's amazing. It's so great. You should all try it. Go out and buy it right now. Okay, so those are the skincare items just out of the way. Now we're going to go into a couple makeup things. I don't have too much, but I do have some things that I keep going back to over and over again that I've been loving the past month, so I want to share them. First one is the Maybelline. No, it's not. It's the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray, and this is actually my second bottle. And I've already gone through that much, so I use it all the time. It's one of the only setting sprays I use because I have a hard time with loving setting sprays because a lot of them I don't feel like they do anything. And like I've tried mattifying ones, I've tried like all the dewy ones, And I don't know, they don't make that much of a difference in the like overall look of my makeup. This one, however, doesn't claim to do anything spectacular. It doesn't claim to like transform your skin or give you this kind of finish or that kind of finish. It just makes it last, which it does. And I noticed that my makeup stays a lot better, but more than that, the reason that I love this so much is that I spray it on and all of the powder, all of my bronzer, blush, anything melds so like seamlessly. It can look a little powdery at first. I spray this. I usually will pat it down with my Real Technique sponge, which looks disgusting because I just used it. And it leaves such a flawless finish. It's insane. I never really got the hype about setting sprays, I'm going to be honest. I never knew why people loved them so much until I tried this one. So if you have had not the greatest luck with setting sprays, or you haven't found one that you just love, I really recommend this. It's affordable, it's amazing, and it does a really, really good job. It's Physicians Formula Concealer RX, or Conceal RX Concealer. I have it in the shade Fair Light. And it's definitely a really thick formula, so if you don't love thick formulas, you probably wouldn't like this. But it's just in a little squeeze tube, just like this. My hand has highlighter all over it. So it's very thick, if you can see, like that's not moving anywhere. And it's definitely tacky. And I really use it to conceal right under my eyes, over my dark circles. It does have a tiny bit of an orangey, not orange, like a, wow, colors just left my mind. Like the concealer-y orange, peach, that's the word, oh my goodness. Like a peachy undertone to it, so it does a really good job with concealing dark circles. It also just, it stays in place. You definitely will need to set it with a powder because it's so sticky, just to make sure it stays there all day. But it does a really, really good job without ever looking cakey. I have it on right now. I don't have that much on because I got a lot of sleep, so not as many dark circles. But I just really enjoy it. It never looks super heavy, even though it's a heavier formula. I never get that look from it. I know with a lot of concealers with this type of consistency, I'll notice throughout the day, like, it looks heavy. Like, it looks like I have 8 layers of powder and concealer and everything all up under my eye, and I don't like it. But with this, I don't have that, and it's wonderful. Now that's all over my arm. All right. The next really, really, really surprised me. This was different. I was just looking for something kind of fun and new to try, and it's the Stila Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector. That's a lot of P's. But if you haven't tried this or know what it is, it's just in a little compact. It's incredibly overpriced. I think this was like $35 or $39, which I'm ashamed that I paid that much, but it's okay. Has a nice mirror, has a little sponge, and it really is exactly what it says. I love that it has like a clear protector so the sponge isn't right into the putty. Can we also talk about a second that it's called putty and you put it all over your face? That's a little weird. But if you look, it really is just completely a putty. You can move it around. It's crazy. But the whole idea is you stick your little sponge right there, you just dab it right in, put it right onto the face, and you can use it as your foundation. You can use it, I've used it, mostly I do to touch up throughout the day. So if I'm going somewhere, I have this with me usually in my purse or my car, and if I look in the mirror and I just need a little bit of touching up, instead of going in with a powder, I go in with this, so it looks a lot less cakey. You don't get that powdery, dry look, and it's amazing. But I have used it as just a foundation itself, and it performs as well as so many foundations. It's insane. I don't know how. I don't, but it's amazing. It blends really, really nicely, and I just use a sponge. I've never tried it with a brush because I feel like this kind of consistency, you really do need this sponge. And if you see it, it's not like a normal like puff. It's just a completely thick, like poreless sponge. Like, it doesn't soak up any product. What you tap onto this is what's going on your face. It doesn't absorb it like a beauty blender or anything like that. And it's insane. I don't know how a putty makes my face look so good, but it does, and I recommend it. Like I said, it's really overpriced, but it's really fun. And I like new, different things like this. And I've never seen anything quite like this before, or at least I haven't tried anything quite like this before. And I really like it. All right. One other powder type product. This isn't new at all. It's the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. It's just really nice. It's just your typical little mirror. You have the powder here, and then underneath you have a sponge, which I have not even used. I have it in the shade, I don't even know what it says. Yep, Nude Beige. It's a little dark, but it's so good. Just a really big fluffy brush. Put this all over my face to set my foundation, and I love it. A lot of powders make me, I don't know, they don't last on my skin long at all. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just haven't found a good one yet, but they will break up after a couple hours. They'll look nice, and then I look in the mirror throughout the day, and you can just see it breaking up and moving around, and it never looks great. Especially like actual powders like this. I use loose powders a lot of the time, because like I said, I had never found one I really liked until this. And I love this. Like I said, just get a big fluffy brush, put it all over my face. I never notice the breaking up of my makeup like I do with other powders. And it never looks, it's exactly what it says. It mattifies any like oiliness that I have, especially in the T-zone. But it still leaves my skin looking like it has life in it, if you know what I mean. So it's nothing like spectacular. It just does exactly what a powder should do. But that's why I like it. Okay, moving on. This I actually got... Okay, well, first of all, I've been in love with No. 7 products. This is the No. 7 Lash Impact Intense Volume Control Mascara. And can we... I don't even know if you can see. There you go. Look at this packaging. Like, this is beautiful. It's completely sparkle from top to bottom. Oh, I love it. This has become one of my favorite everyday mascaras. It does give you a lot of volume. It does, I think, lengthens a lot, and it just makes your lashes look nice. I don't think this is anything over the top in terms of if you're going out or you have a special event and you really want your lashes to look as voluminous and lengthened and defined as ever. I don't think you're going to get that from this. But for every day, it works so well. It really separates my lashes, so I never, ever, ever experience clumping with this, which is amazing. If I'm getting ready quickly, it applies great. It's kind of a drier formula. It's not super runny, and it has just a typical brush. The bristles are pretty spaced out, if you can actually see them, and they're very well defined. And I just really like it. It looks nice, but it doesn't look unnatural. I find if I wear it to work, if I wear it to school, if I'm just going wherever, to the store, anything like that, and I just want to look put together, I reach for this almost every single day. So that's saying something. I never thought I would veer away from my Lash Paradise from L'Oreal after I tried it. And that's the first mascara that has pulled me away completely, and I'm reaching for this over my Lash Paradise. So if you've never tried a No. 7 mascara, that's the one to try. They have a lot. I've tried a couple others, and I'm actually thinking of doing a No. 7 like best and worst video because I've really fallen in love with a lot of their products. But definitely that's my favorite mascara so far. Alright, moving on. This is no stranger to YouTube and favorite videos, and it's not even new, but it's the Lorac Pro 3 palette, and it's just as amazing as everyone says it is. I've recently got on board with the whole high-end palettes and the love of them because for so long, I was like, I'm never gonna pay that much, that's expensive. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. There's so many great drugstore eyeshadows. And I still believe that 110%. There are so many that I love. But I love these too. So that's how I justify it to myself. They also deserve love. And I've never had a palette, drugstore, high-end, whatever, that matches my taste so perfectly. This, I'm sure you've all seen it, so if you're looking for like great swatches, you're not gonna get it here because I'm just going over why I love it. It's so natural, but still so gorgeous. I love brown eyes with like mauvey, purpley, pinky shades, but very cool toned. I do not like warm toned on my eyeballs. I don't like my eyes looking orange or red or like that burnt, which looks gorgeous on so many people, but personally I hate it on myself. So this is so great for that. There's so many neutral shades. If you're just getting into like eyeshadow and makeup and just trying to get a natural look and you're not looking for crazy color or crazy glitter, sparkle, anything like that, I really, really would recommend this. I think you can get so many different but still amazing looks out of this that it's worth the price tag. It really is. It took a long time for me to come to terms with spending $40 to $50 on a palette, but when you're going to use it every single day and love it, that makes it worth it to me. If you're buying it just to, you know, own something high-end or say that you have a Lorac palette or a Naked palette, but you never use it, that's a waste of money. And I've recently discovered if you don't love something, especially something as trivial, I don't know if that's the right word, but like not life-altering as makeup, why are you using it? You know, like there's so many products out there, and if you're owning it just to say that you own it, but you don't enjoy it, you don't like putting it on, that's not a reason to keep it. Does that make sense? Do I sound crazy? I don't know. I might. But I've kind of had that realization lately, and I've really been going through a lot of my stuff and just things that I don't love, just getting rid of them, passing them on to someone else. A lot of my friends are, I really, like been going back and forth with my mom and giving her a lot of products that are good and they're worth trying, but why have them in my collection if I don't love them? Okay, moving on. That got real heavy there for a second. This next one, I debated on putting this in here because I love it, but I don't know how easy it is to find. But this is really super random, and you've probably never heard of it because I've never heard of it before I saw it. It's by, I'm assuming the brand is Ellen Tracy, and it's 8 days of bronzer, customize your glow. Like bronzing, and then there's like one highlight in here. And I got it at Marshall's, if you have one near you, that's like the same thing as TJ Maxx. This was $4.99, and you get a whole little rainbow here of bronzers, and then, well, this is maybe a highlight. It's still pretty bronzy. But there's so many different shades between warm tones, cool tones. There's mattes, there's shimmers. And for $4.99, like, you can't beat that. And they're quality. They are so pigmented. My favorite is this one right here. It's like the perfect cool tone contour shade for me. So this is the one I use the most. I'm just going to swatch it real quick for you. That's one swatch. Like, for $4.99 for 8 bronzers of this quality, that's amazing. I don't use too many others. If I'm actually bronzing my face, sometimes I'll go in really lightly with this one right here. And I mean, I'm really, really fair. So a lot of people could, if you're deeper skin tone than me, you'd get a lot of use out of these darker shades. But if you like shimmery bronzers, or even, I've used these on my eyes and they're great. Here's a shimmery one if you can see it right there. It's really bad light, I'm sorry. But they're amazing. And this was really the first thing I started contouring with that I enjoyed. As far as bronzers go, I love the Butter Bronzer. Imagine that, who doesn't? I really like a bronzer from number 7, but these were the first ones that like made me love bronzer. If that makes sense. Like, I enjoy putting these on my face. I love them. I love them. And I can't get over that. Look at the... That's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Alright. So, last product. I have a lot of. They are the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks, and I love them. I'm wearing one right now. I'm wearing, I forget what shade. Patina, I think. Yes, Patina. These are amazing. Now, I think a full-size one is $21, right around there. Don't quote me. I recommend, if you're looking to try them, getting the little 3-packs of the trial sizes. That's what I have right here. I got 3 of the 3-packs. One 3-pack I got on either Birchbox or Ipsy's website for $18, and then the other 3 I got at Ulta for like $20 or $25. And I mean, I don't go through lip color that quickly, so this is a really affordable way to try many colors. If you know you like the formula and you want to try other colors, that's a really good way to go. But anyway, so these do dry down to be a matte liquid lipstick. That's what they are, but I find that they're super comfortable to wear. There is some transfer, so if you're eating or drinking, you might need to touch up afterwards. But it really doesn't bother me. It's not a sticky formula. It's not one that I find all over my teeth or all over my face, even if I don't use a lip liner. So I really appreciate that aspect of it. And I just enjoy them. They do have a super vanilla-y sweet scent. So if you don't like scents, you might want to stay away. Typical applicator right here. They definitely smell sweet. I think it smells really good, but I know a lot of people don't like their makeup to have a scent. So maybe check it out in store before you buy them if you are sensitive to smell. But I think the packaging is beautiful, first of all. I love Stila's gold packaging. And I just really like them. They don't stay all day. I know they're called Stay All Day. But if you're not eating, like, I could definitely get through a work day with this still intact. No problem. So 8 hours or so. Like I said, if you are eating or whatever, you might need to touch up throughout the day. But that doesn't bother me because you almost never get a lip color that you don't need to touch up throughout the day. So I've kind of adapted. But yeah, I think they're definitely good. Out of, why do I keep saying I'm not even one of those people. Out of all of the high-end liquid lipsticks that I've tried, this is definitely my favorite formula so far. So if you're on the hunt for one and you haven't had the best luck, maybe look in this direction because I really like it. And I'm pretty picky with my lip colors. I don't like anything that takes a lot of upkeep. I don't like to have to reapply constantly and constantly checking in the mirror and looking if it's on my teeth and all of that. And that's not a problem that I've had with these at all. So maybe give them a shot. Okay, so that is all of my favorites that I have for the month of October. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, I have a lot coming in the near future. I've been working on a lot of things, so stay tuned to my channel if you like me and these kind of videos. Please subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and we can have a lot of fun with all of the new videos that will be coming your way. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye.